Greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another unboxing video where today I, Simon Brums, also known as SSB, that's me, will be opening the Ableton Push 2. Now what is an Ableton Push 2, you might ask yourself? Well, it's a very special kind of instrument that allows you to do essentially everything within the program Ableton. You can play drums on it, you can play the keyboard on it, you can play any instrument on it, you can control basically everything in the entire program and create an entire song or musical piece or whatever just using this thing, which is really cool, and this is going to be exciting. Let's start opening it up. Alright. The box has been opened and we are greeted by this, which is some sort of foam, and it has the logo of it. This is what it looks like. Quite nice. It is clearly well packaged. Welcome to your new Push. Push needs Live 9.5 to work, so make sure you have the latest version of Live installed. Actually, I have Live 10, so that's even better. Let's bring it out. And the box is now empty, so we can put it aside. Ooh. Let's unpackage this beauty. Why, hello there, darling. Okay, it's wrapped in some plastic. I'm going to use my trusty knife to open it up. Let's see here. Alright. Put this to the side again. Why, look at you. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Ableton Push 2. Probably the most interesting looking instrument I've ever had. It's definitely the least instrument looking instrument I've had. If you're not familiar with it, it certainly looks a bit special. Still does to me. Okay, what else do we have here? We have an instructions manual with instructions. That's going to be good. We have a bag of unedible gel. Don't eat it. This appears to be the charger. Now, chargers are quite handy if you actually want to be able to use your instrument. Here we have the part that you connect to the charger so that you can use it in European countries, I'd imagine. Come on, connect, you sodding bastard. Yeah, you can do it. No? Okay. I'll look into it later. We have a cable to connect to the computer. Appears to be the same sort of cable that my microphone uses. Interesting. I said in the last video that it might be standardized equipment, and certainly I do think that it is. It does appear to be the case. Here we have another sort of converter between, well, you know, for different regions. If you want to be able to charge the thing in a place that isn't Europe, here we have another one. And come on, get out, another one. Basically there's a lot of charging options. No matter where you live, you're going to be able to use it. And another one. That's a lot of charging options. And here we have the push registration code, which probably contains a CD, I'd imagine, or maybe not. It contains a couple of instructions and, woo, stickers. Fun. Alright, so what do we have, ladies and gentlemen? We have the Push 2 itself, the most magnificent instrument you shall ever see. We have the charging cable, a bunch of converters for the charging cable and the cable that connects it to the computer. And I believe that's everything, folks. I suppose that it's time to try it out and see how well it works. So I shall see you in the studio. Why hello again, ladies and gentlemen. You join me in my studio where I have set up the Ableton Push 2, as you can see right here. Now, I did play around with it a little bit, because I thought showing you what it does might require me actually knowing sort of how I do things on it. So I've been playing around with it a little bit, and I've set up a couple of things so that I can show you sort of what this actually is. First of all, let's press this button. Ooh, lights. Fun. So what is this? This is an instrument that can be played as such by pressing, these different buttons. We can play different tunes. It's essentially a piano, just in a very strange formation. So yeah, you can do that. You can play the piano, you can switch out the instrument. If we just browse for something interesting here, let's get a cool bass. That one sounds interesting. Let's try that one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can just play around with it. It's a lot of fun. Let's see, what else do we have? You can play the drums. If we go to, let's see, click and then there, and here we have a drum kit. It might not look like a drum kit, but these are drums. So we have different sounds on each of these pads. So depending on where I put my finger, I get a different sound, right? So we find two nice sounds. I'd say, yeah, something like this. We can play the drums and do essentially anything with this. You can play the drums, you can play whatever instrument you like. It's a bit of a weird way to play it, but it certainly works. You can essentially create your own instruments by using a wavetable and control anything in the program Ableton, which is what it's made for. It's quite a cool little device. Just thought I'd quickly show you how it works. I'm not going to do a full demonstration on how to make a song yet, because I haven't played around with it too much, but maybe that will come in the future. One can only hope. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, I think that it's time for us to end this video. It's been great having you over, having a look at this little device right here. I suppose that's about it. Have a good one. Check out my Spotify, links in the description, and I'll see you later.